I've learned a lot preparing and competing against Kelvin Sampson's Houston teams. You know, there's certain aspects to the way that they play that you resonate with. You want to do it your own genuine way that fits who you are as a coach and the institution you're at and the players you have, but just the mentality to rebound and defend and give relentless effort every possession. I resonate with that, and I want us to get to a place with this program where people talk about us doing that at the highest possible standard. People, nationally talk about Houston right now in that way, and I want us to get to a point where we're doing that in our own Cincinnati way. But we got a lot of work to do there. But you certainly learned a little bit about it, kind of coaching and competing against them. And I have a high level of respect for how they go about their business. It's the best league in America. You hear that, you do your research and your preparation, and you certainly believe that, but experiencing it is something different. It's every night, it's every possession. Every team has great players. Every team is well coached. And again, saying it's one thing, experiencing it's something different, and we're still only halfway through. So, as I've said all along, I believe that being in this league, having to rise to the occasion every night in this league, it's awesome. It's going to improve our program. It's going to improve this team. Yeah, I think anytime somebody's been out for an extended period of time with an injury, it's unfair to have too high expectations for their performance. I think the main thing with CJ is trying to get him back into live play and practice, putting consistent days together, and then getting to a place we can play him in games. And so we're just kind of taking it one step at a time. I don't have some illusion that CJ plays in his first game and has the best game of his college career, but I will tell you that CJ just being out on the court will impact our team in a positive way. And we understand it's a process, but just having his presence out there and his experience and the things that he brings to a basketball team, that's going to help us regardless of how good or bad he plays. But everybody's going to have some adjustment coming off of a long break. Teams that control what they can control to win one or two or three extra possessions, that's the difference in games. And there's been nights that, you look down and we did a nice job of trying to do that, and then there's nights that you don't, and you're just going, man, if we just did a little better job, we win one or two more possessions. I think it's the obvious stuff is always going to be there. Did you shoot it good? Did you make your free throws? Did you make your of course that stuff's a factor, but to me, you can't always control that, but you can control execution. You can control your defensive assignments. You can control sprinting back on defense. You can control communication. You can control your rebounding effort and assignments. The stuff you can control. Are you getting better and better, and do you have an attention to detail and a focus there? And then is your effort where it needs to be? I think that's the difference in a lot of these games.